Hi, welcome Pisces. This is your Taroscope reading for the week of March 17th through to the 23rd, 2014. We got some pretty driving cards this week. Almost like, you're going to make it happen. You've got knowledge, you've got strength, you've got wisdom, you've got focus, you've got direction. We start out with the Emperor. And so the Emperor is not one of lofty thoughts. The Emperor is very decisive in his thoughts, though. He does have vision to walk surely on his path. Most definitely. And, this is the first card, so this is you. This is you sitting in your light, turning to Spirit for help, guidance, sitting on your world, and letting that light shine, that glow. And, I see you standing in your truth. Definitely standing in your truth, and, the path is right behind you. The path that's going to propel you forward. What else do we have to go with this? It's sitting next to the Ten of Wands. And then beside that is the Chariot. Okay? So I almost think in order to go into a straight direction this week, towards the end of the week, this week is going to be a little bit about uncovering something. I don't want to skip down there yet. I want to get the first part of the reading out of the way for you. But you're really standing in your truth. And knowing what you need to do. And believing that you can do it. Absolutely. And, you got to get rid of some of those old truths still that you're carrying around with you. You definitely, some of those ones are dead. Okay? Some of them have new growth. But those dead ones are mainly the big ones, and they are weighing you down and making every step on your path that much harder. So if you're really standing in your truth, it's a lot easier to have faith that everything is going to fall into place, that opportunities are going to find you. And, you have to do the action, absolutely. But as long as you're doing, you're going to be led right to a great path, a decisive path. One where you're going to be able to focus and be successful in. Most definitely. It could almost be, it's passion, it's your heart. Something that happened in the past. What we got? 6 to 8 weeks ago. Something that is still unresolved, perhaps. I think something is going to need to be resolved. And I think it's a revisit from something that you thought was over, but new information has come in, or you've thought about it a different way. Something's happened to trigger that aha moment of what if, maybe if. But I think at the end of it, if you take the time to process your thoughts, at the end of it, you're going to have some very sound, clarifying moments that's just going to, hyper-focus you in the right direction. Most definitely. And it really won't matter what's thrown in your way or what tries to pull you off your path. That's not going to happen. We also have the Page of Cups here. And the Page of Cups is almost like you're being led because it follows the Chariot. The Chariot sets running right into the Page of Cups. So it might be actually leading you into a new direction of something to learn. Something to discover and something to learn. Maybe there's a course or a group that gets together where you can gain some knowledge on something. Maybe it's going on the internet and doing some research. But definitely you're going to be learning something new. And it might go with what you're already doing. It might lead you off in a whole new direction. That could very well be. And down here we have our friend, the Ten of Swords and the Six of Cups. But the Six of Cups sits over the Ten of Swords, which really tells me that you're really growing into a place of well-being, of comfort, of beauty, and beauty surrounding you. And your world looking more like you had imagined it to look. You've learned the lessons. You've crossed the finish line. Most definitely. So I don't see that as a negative card or something. This one I see you being weighed down still. But that one, because the Six of Cups actually covers it, I think, you know, it's your lessons that's going to propel you forward. That's going to give you the strength to really go into a world of beauty for yourself. You know, and have faith that that's going to happen. Absolutely. I think last week was having faith in yourself, and this week is having faith in the universe. And on this side, you have the Eight of Cups on the bottom. That's your new path. And this would be all the things that you would need to, you know, the extra baggage. But that sits on top of it. Okay? So that one there is the Six of Swords, I believe. Yep, Six of Swords. And those are your lessons, okay? Just like these are our lessons. Okay, these are our lessons. And it's going to propel you down the path. I think you've learned what you need to let go of. And now you just need the belief to step forward onto the path. You know, it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. What you say it's going to be is what it's going to be. Absolutely. Something coming back from about 6, 7, 8 weeks ago. It has to do with your passion. Could be love. Could be passion of a career choice, a job, a project, a creation. Most definitely. Or it could be a passion of the heart. And something that might have happened maybe mid-March, so early February, late January. And I think once you get rid of that, I think that's going to come to you early in the week to deal with. But I think it's going to give you a lot of clarity going forward. So for that, that's wonderful. So until next week, remember, I love you.